All right, welcome back to my off-season training. Here we go, week 8, day 1, comp squats. Starting out with some sets of 2. All my competition lifts this week are the heaviest I can get for some sets of 2 with a couple drop sets. Here's 504. It doesn't look too bad. Didn't feel that bad either, although I'm still a little shaky getting in and out of the hole. But the weight doesn't feel heavy, just not really trusting my ability to stay tight, which you'll see right here. I was like, nope. I didn't rebreathe properly, and I was like, you know what? I'll come back and get that for another set of 2, or an official set of 2, basically. Kind of looks like I closed my feet in just a tad bit here, but not really feeling any more stable. See me kind of herky-jerky and in and out of the hole there, but all in all, 548 wasn't too bad. Wish it was a little bit heavier, but can't get everything what you want. First set of drop set here, 396, wasn't too bad. Kind of tell I opened my feet up a little bit and just kind of working the bar in and out of the hole there. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Felt not so bad, and decided to push the uh, stiff legs this week a little bit heavier, but we did take away the deficit just because we added the stiff bar. Wanted to do one of the two, not both. It was hard enough. Really pushed the sumo wheels too. I'm not sure if I've ever done 505 for a set of 2, so this may or may not be a PR, but all in all, got a little lightheaded, had to hold on there for a second. Moving on to day 2, main lift for the day is always my front squat, and then try to hit as many accessories as I can. Um, Push these a little bit here too. I think 315 is the heaviest that I've gone so far in this off season, and kind of getting used to the bar trying to roll on me. So anymore, that's just normal. So I guess I'm just kind of getting good with a rolling bar on my shoulders. But did 365 here. Didn't feel too bad. Getting it out of the hole nicely. It's funny how I feel and look a lot more stable with a front squat than I do a back squat. And then just a ton of accessories. I think I did a total of 5, yeah, total accessories on this day. Really liking adding this 5th day and what it's bringing to my training. Moving on to day 3, comp bench. This is a fun day. Uh, Again, pushed the 2s here pretty good. Made a lot bigger jumps to try to drop the amount of sets that I do total, because I was hoping to get to anywhere between 430 and 450. Based on how last week I did, or 2 weeks ago, I did 405 for a set of 3, which really got me salivating and moving some decent weight. Everything feels pretty good. So 430 was it. That was the heaviest I was going to go, but the bar moves really nicely, letting it sink really good, rest for a second, and then pushing off. Can't complain about anything in my bench right now. Feel really good with that. And then I did a couple drop sets. The heaviest one was 340 for a couple reps here. Um, Probably when I get into, well, I'll speak on that a little bit later, but doing self handouts in the off season has been really nice. Kind of helps force me into a lot more tightness, and brought in this line on the ground trap or try thing. That was fun. All right, so I'm stopping the video here to speak on something real quick about a brand new injury that I have. The week before, back in week 7 of my off season, I went to the doctor who did the hernia for my belly button because I've been feeling something in my groin. Not really when I lift, but when I sneeze or I cough, I get that sharp pain. You know, for dudes, you go to the doctor and they have you cough for hernia. So every time I do that, I'm getting a lot of pain in my right side. So went to the doctor, told me to go get an ultrasound. Got an ultrasound on Tuesday, which was the bench day. And then the next day I went and seen him before training on Wednesday before deadlifts, and confirmed that I do have a hernia. So that was like December, I don't know, 17th or 18th or whatever, somewhere around there. So I got scheduled for hernia surgery January 8th, and then they couldn't get the machine. So now I got surgery scheduled on the 15th of January. So I'm pretty much going to be shutting it down from here on out. I don't want to make the injury any worse than it already is. And you'll kind of see in my deadlifts, like I was rolling, everything was going good. Like I said, it wasn't bothering me when I lifted. But once he said, yeah, you have a hernia. And what I like about this doctor, he's really honest. He doesn't understand powerlifting and he doesn't know what we do. So he goes, you can continue powerlifting, but he goes, if that thing bursts through the wall, he goes, then you're really screwed. So kind of gonna err on the side of caution here. And it really took the wind out of my sails because I thought this was a really, really good off season, first good one that I've had in a while. But it is what it is. Live to fight another day. I'm just happy that I caught this early, unlike my belly button where I just let it go until it absolutely hurt doing anything and everything. So he says about 4 to 8 weeks recovery time, depending on the individual, how I recover, blah blah blah. I just turned 48, so that's going to come into effect. But peptides will help with recovery. And like I did with my umbilical hernia, I'll just be as smart as possible. I have no problem taking time off to really kind of let this thing heal. But it just sucks because I was planning on competing in March out at RPG like I just did in October. So it kind of sucks because everything was kind of laying out nicely after the October meet when I really looked at competed in October, compete again in March, and then there's a couple possibilities to compete in December, either here in Michigan, Toledo, or in my Florida. And my goal when I started this about 4 years ago was to get a 2,000 pound total by the time I turn 49. I've said that numerous times, and everything was lining up for that, but that's pretty much out of the water now. I mean, I'll still try for it, but if you take damn near 3 months off to get an injury and to heal it properly and to start training the right way, so I don't create any other injuries. It's kind of it is what it is. But so you'll see in these deadlift videos how I'm just not interested in lifting, and that's just who I am. Once an injury comes in, I'm just like, ugh. So yeah, thanks for watching these. I'll probably pause these videos for a while, and maybe I'll do some videos on some of my rehab stuff or some of the other things that I'll be doing. But for the time being, this is it. So thanks for everyone who's been watching them. I appreciate you. Here's some lame ass deadlifts, and I'll see you in the future. So here's 415, supposed to do a double, and everything just feels like 1,000,000 pounds. Just zero interest. I can't even keep the bar straight. Look at me, big dummy. Don't know what I'm doing. So they gotta come and do it again, and threw a belt on, but just felt heavy. Zero motivation. Still can't keep the bar straight. And I got a bloody nose. I don't get it, but yeah, again, thank you everybody for who's been watching these. Hopefully I've inspired or taught you how to not get injured. Thank you.